friends, it's Nancy. Just doing a little video catch up and let you know what's on my desk, what I've been up to. So I think when we last left off, I said this was going to be my next project. I was going to back it with some flannelette and do some stitches, some quilting stitches to make it more textural. And I have some beautiful white flannelette, which I put someplace safe, and now I can't find it. So the use it or lose it continues. And hopefully that flannelette will show up sometime soon. So I want to, well, first a confession. I have about 30 of these bins. So these are about 14 inches long, 11 inches wide, 3 inches tall. I currently have 30 of them, and they all have different themes. So I store things that I want to make journals out of. So for a long time, I've been wanting to make a coffee journal. And I wanted to use this image on the front of the journal. So I think for the next little while, instead of collecting more things, I'm going to use some of these buckets up and see if we can get them out the door. Because this takes 4 cupboards. I could move more stuff into cupboards if I moved some of these bins out. So I have this little booklets from 1950 from the American Can Company. And I can't wait to use this. So I got up in the middle of the night last night and made a cover from scratch using like file folder and chipboard and all kinds of stuff. So here's what my book looks like. And then I realized I made it too small. Because yes, I can use this as the cover, but if I want to use the pages, the interior pages, I can't use it. And what's the point of using this fabric on it if you can't see the fabric around the picture? Anyway, so I got up this morning and I've made another cover. I'm just waiting for the curved spine. I've got that wrapped on a somewhere. I've got it wrapped on my rolling pin to set up. So when that's ready, I'll be able to get the other one ready. In the meantime, I can still use this for something else. It's a good size. It's 6 by 9. And there are a lot of things that I want to try. So don't be surprised to see this show up again soon. Oh, here it is. Yeah, the curved spine is setting up right now. So probably tomorrow I'll be able to glue it on. Okay. So setting that aside, I thought, well, let's just go through and see what I've got in the coffee bin. So I know I'm going to be using most of these pages, but I have some other pages. So this is from Vintage Encyclopedia. This is some trim that I coffee dyed. I don't know if I'll use it or not, but I kept it. Here's another coffee book. I have some strips of fabric in sort of coordinating colors. And I picked up these at a thrift store or something. And there's some kind of a wedge shape. I don't know what they were going to make with it, but I thought I put them in here because I thought I could use it. Here's a piece of tape. What do you call that? Twill that has different coffee words on it. These are some more strips, and these actually have coffee makers, and this one's donuts and stuff. So I have lots of strips of fabric, so I'll have to think about what I want to do with that. Oop, there's some coffee beans. In here is little fussy cuts, or things that I intended to fussy cut, some stamps. So I'll take a look and see what I got in there. Here's some, my computer's making noises. Here's some notes with a coffee cup on it. Here I've got some napkins. These are like die cut punch out things. I thought this looked very coffee-ish for some reason, so I put those in there. This is some letter paper, and it shows like a cafe. That's from a whatchamacallit, encyclopedia. These are from old Reader's Digests. That's from an old magazine. I've put it on file folder already. File folder. Reader's Digest. What coffee. Some stickers. Here's some letterhead that has coffee on it. And this must be from like a Life magazine or something, because it's a big one that didn't fit in there. Not sure if I can use that. It's pretty big. Anyway, so I've got lots of meat here to make stuff with. And I remember making a tag back in the summer. I am not putting on my pants today. I was run off my feet yesterday. Whoop. I do want to make more of these button cards. I've got them in a box, ready to go. Where's my coffee tag? Holy Hannah, it's gotta be in here somewhere. Oh, there it is. Finally. I have a bin that's just retro orange and blue, so I should put those in the bin so I don't have to dig through this again. I also have a bin of lavender. Oh, maybe I'm going to have to do some more digging. Oh, well. That just goes to show that I've been very productive in January. Back you go. So I made this little card, and this is a map of Colombia. So this piece I cut off my glue bomb. All right, well, let's just spend a couple of minutes tearing some books apart. The first one I want to tear apart, of course, is this brochure. So the coffee journal is going to be, the spine is 2 inches wide, so probably about 9 signatures. It's going to be a big journal because it's already 6.5 by 9.5. All kinds of information about how to make coffee. I am a total coffee addict. I love my morning coffee. Oh, this has got a name on it. Ina Reeser. I don't know if I can erase that or not, but I'm going to give it a shot. Well, it's taking it down a bit. It's also on the front cover. But I think that's there for sure. Move you out of my way. Now, I'm going to use my rotary cutter to cut this in half. And I might have a slurp of coffee. And I'm just going to cut like an 1/8 of an inch off each side, just so I can start with a nice clean edge. I don't want to cut off too much because I don't want to cut off her hands. Because that's initially what I thought about doing when I made the cover that was too small. Oh, I'll just trim it down. But then I'd have to trim down all the pages, and then I'd cut off her fingers. No. Just want to make sure this is square. Okay. Now I feel like I'd like to glue her to a piece of card. Maybe I should have waited to trim. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, now let's do that. Now I saw my Crafty Crush using gel medium to do her current project, so I immediately went out and got some. Curry's Art Stores, they are not open, but you can for sure go. And they have like there's a plastic barrier at the door, and you just tell them what you want, or I showed them a picture on my phone. Give me this. They go and get it, show it to you. Is this what you want? Yep. All right. And then tap your credit card and away you go. So there was no, order, come in 2 days and pick it up kind of thing like every other curbside situation we got. It was fast and easy, and actually it took less time because I didn't go in and spend 30 minutes wandering around looking at all this stuff. Okay. Now I will seal this. I feel like this is lifting up. I'll let that dry. All right, I'm just going to flip through this, see if there's anything I want to use. I was just looking at the end papers to see if they were nah. So there's a little botanical image, but I don't like it. I like that image. Oh, I must have had this book before because it's the same image as this one. I like these two pictures. This one you can tell this one, the more sepia colored one, they're actually drinking coffee. That's kind of a fun picture. think these are all photos. I don't want to use photos. There's probably some good, like word snippets. Okay, I think that's it for that book. I probably paid $1/4 for this, so it was $1, but I would have bought it when it was green tag and paid $1/4 for it. I won't chuck it yet because, as I said, there might be some good word snippets in here. That'd be a nice background for something. Imagine the back page is the same. Yep. This looks... Do you like that? The buzz. That might be good. The buzz means the brew. I can see using some of these photos as tags. Like I like this. I also like this. So if I run out of stuff to do, I could use these. I like this. Like what's not to like about that? I don't have a lot of experience working with like modern photos. So I'll have to get some advice. All right. So we'll put those two aside. I think we'll call it a day right now, because I want to be a lot further along on the cover before I do too much else. I'm just sort of bringing you up to speed on what I'm up to. So, any thoughts? Please share them. Thanks so much for joining me today. We'll talk to you again soon.